Kids, I'm here to talk about Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan's campaign. They called me and asked me to do an outreach for the AARP groups and the different types of parasites that are on Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid and veterans benefits and all those other people. And especially the Oldsters, because it looks like he's losing ground and he's worried he might not get elected. So I'm here for an outreach to educate you on the wonderful programs of Mitt Romney. First, are you tired of your children and grandchildren circling you like vultures just waiting for you to die? Trying to get that inheritance? Well, you're not going to have to worry very much longer, because if Mitt Romney has his way, that inheritance is going to be shrinking quickly. Second, are you tired of going to the doctors, or tired of living in a retirement home, or tired of living in a nursing facility or an assisted living facility? Well, not to worry, because Mitt Romney is going to do away with Medicaid, and it's going to change Medicare so it's absolutely useless and turn it into a voucher program, which will basically afford you nothing and no coverage at all. So basically, unless you own a house, you're screwed. Do you have children that live with you or take care of you or hover around you and wait every month for your Social Security check so you can help them out by paying the rent and feeding your grandkids and stuff? Not to worry about that anymore. He's going to cut all that away. Mitt Romney has a plan. He's going to make people's life easier when they get older. He's going to hand them worthless vouchers. And don't worry about the details. He'll give all those details to you when he gets hired as president. I know that seems a little counterintuitive, and I know you're thinking, is my blood pressure medication off? Did I just hear him correctly? Your blood pressure medicine is just fine. You did hear me correctly. Mitt's a man of his word. We can trust Mitt Romney. I mean, think about this. He just released his 2011 taxes on Friday. And Mitt said that he said this many times on TV, so you can find that. Have your grandkids find it on YouTube. Because I know probably you don't know YouTube. You're just getting the hang of Facebook. But Mitt Romney said that if he ever spent more than $1 more in taxes than he should have, that he had no right to be president. Now I want you to take a look at his tax returns and do the math yourself. Ask a friend. Mitt Romney is our man. He's good for the elderly. And if you're a veteran, don't worry. He'll cut out, you're frustrated with the VA, he'll cut away the VA. He'll cut all of that out. Your Medicaid, everything. Not to worry. No more frustrations for veterans. Just come home and be quiet. No parades, nothing. Mitt Romney thinks that you should be free. Free to live your own life and die without even the benefit of hospice. Just die in agony instead of well-medicated. Mitt Romney's good for veterans, and he's good for old folks. And the disabled. Mitt Romney is excellent for the disabled. Because if you're not already 54 and you're disabled, you're totally taken care of. He's going to stop letting you be dependent on the government and being a victim of your disability. He's just going to put you in the streets. and make you pull yourself up by your bootstraps even if you don't have arms. There's nothing more empowering as a disabled person than being told that you're cut off and now you have to fend for yourself. It's an excellent, excellent program. I mean, think about it. We want what our true founding fathers had in mind, and that's what Mitt's fighting for, our founding fathers' principles. And our founding fathers would never have this Medicare and Medicaid program. No. I want you to think back to the early 80s when Ronald Reagan closed the last of the grand institutions that the states used to run for the poor and the insane and the sick. Those big palaces, those large things that looked like Gothic prisons, where they kept thousands and tens of thousands of people in absolute squalor. That's what the founding fathers really meant. They want the states to pay for it. They want the states to take care of you. They want the states to open up those institutions even if they have asbestos. Just slap a coat of paint on them, open them back up, and start shoveling in the poor, the sick, and the disabled. And the crazy. Because it worked before, and if we go back to the founding principles, it'll work again. Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan, 2012. Let's get back to the way things really should be. Vote.